Hello everyone, my name is Aoife the Oracle and welcome to your August 2025 tarot reading. Hello Aries, my name is Aoife the Oracle. Welcome to your August 2025 tarot reading. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you this August. What's going on with Aries? Cards, ooh, child. We got the sun right side up. It's a funny story because things are working out for you, but I have Eight of Wands upside down and King of Swords upside down. So the story is that you're not taking initiative and maybe you're not thinking about something properly. And maybe that is a funny thing, especially for a cardinal sign such as Aries. Maybe the thing is that you should let the universe do what it does. It's telling me right now that the universe is going to do what it does. Maybe it's the time not to take so much action, not to fight for what you believe in, fight for what you want so much, and just let things come as they may, because things are always going to happen the way they're supposed to. Everything always has a silver lining. And maybe you're really starting to understand that. Maybe your nervous system is really starting to understand that you don't have to take so much action. Now, if you're in school, I'm not saying, don't say a psychic on TikTok told me that I shouldn't study and the universe is going to let me pass anyways. That's not what I mean. For you, some of you, it's a love story, and maybe you're not fighting as hard. Maybe you're doing that thing that everyone's talking about right now. What is it? Let them anyways? Or see how people are going to respond to either your over engagement or you withdrawing a little bit. You know, it's funny. The world really is like that, y'all. It's crazy. A lot of us, forgive me, a lot of us are so low vibration that when we have good, pure, clean love, we do not know how to handle it. We go backwards. Some people, I would say 80% of people like to be treated badly. Isn't that shit crazy? Excuse my language. The ancestor says, don't start cursing now. Okay, don't start cursing. But some of us do not like to be treated the way we should be, you know? It's really unfortunate, but maybe that's a story going on for you right now. Maybe you're reflecting to people what you're getting back. They're not reciprocating, so you're not reciprocating. And the funny thing is sometimes that makes people, like I was inferring, they come closer for that reason. Why they do that, I don't know. All y'all need to go to therapy. And sometimes it's like I'm getting the feeling that we've been running from our feelings a lot. You've been running from that sadness, that sense of abandonment. It's a horrible thing. But sometimes the only way, actually all the time, the only way through a feeling is through a feeling. You have to feel the feelings in order to transcend it. Let's see what else is going on. And you see what I was saying? I didn't say, because Aoife the Oracle said, you know, slow down. You're still doing the hard work. Are you doing the hard work on yourself? A lot of you are actually working towards your goals and not expecting everything in the world to be manifesting it for you. Sometimes what I get a lot with my clients is they have this thing on their heart. They're afraid to accomplish it. They're afraid to go after it. They don't know what the next steps are. So we inadvertently put all our attention into other people. It's kind of a form of codependence. Because I can't focus on myself, I'm going to in turn focus on you and try to make you change and try to make you do what I feel like you should be doing, when I'm really just projecting that I can't focus on myself. I don't know how to go about these things for myself. I feel like a lot of you Aries are really starting to understand that on an intrinsic level. Me. Aries is the first sign. It is a cardinal sign. And selfishness is not a bad thing. I think that's where a lot of us get it mixed up. God wants us to love ourselves. God wants us to love our neighbors, love our family, love our partners, but not at the expense of ourselves. And I feel like that's what you're really starting to understand, Aries. Aries, it's going to be a beautiful August for you. You got the sun all up in you. Enjoy, and I will see you next month. Bye-bye. Hi, Taurus. It's me, Aoife the Oracle. Welcome to your August tarot reading. Let's see what August has in store for you. You know, before I started doing your reading, the thing that irritates me the most about Taurus, not you directly, but I guess other people's perception of Taurus, all they ever say about Taurus is they like to eat. They like to eat. They want to eat. They're always thinking about eating. Is that true, Taurus? Now, I am a Taurus moon, and I will say that's true, but I don't like it. It's just too simplified. as complex as the Taurus can be. But anyways, enough of me talking. Let's see what the tarot has in store for Taurus for the month of August. Ooh, child. You got the good ideas. You're taking action on them. But you're trying to do it alone, Taurus. Don't be afraid to ask for help. It's not necessarily like you're asking people like, how do I do this? Can you, financially back me up? Just the little things. Start off with the little things. Do not be afraid to ask for help for the little things. Because I see for a lot of you, you're taking on a big endeavor. And you might be having clogs, in the flow of things, because there might be something that you don't understand or you don't know how to do. Do not be afraid to ask for help. Asking for help can be as simple as starting a Reddit subreddit about how do I do this. There are people out there that want to help you. You don't believe it though. And accepting that help will not only give you a sense of community, but it'll also help you to attain these goals that you're working on a lot faster and with a lot more clarity. Ooh, child, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh no. What does that mean? It's a heartbreak, Taurus. It's a heartbreak for some of y'all, not all of y'all. And maybe that's why you're starting to actually finally go after your own hopes, goals, and dreams. Because you've invested so much in this heartbreak. Well, you've invested so much in this romance story that's not coming into fruition. It's not working the way you're wanting it to. And your head, Ace of Swords, your head is finally starting to come out of the clouds and saying, hey, this isn't working. And it's funny because it's Aries. Maybe Neptune is aspecting you somehow. Neptune did just transition from Pisces. Neptune is probably aspecting you somehow, and your head is finally starting to come out of the clouds. Yeah. You're taking ownership. You're being the boss. You're being the leader that you are meant to be. You're finally starting to invest in yourself. That's a beautiful story. I tell so many of my clients that all the time. Not saying, we should all break up, but a lot of times we overinvest in dead ends. And the thing is, we think we have infinite amounts of energy. We don't. Yes, we are, beings, light beings, but we don't have infinite amounts of energy. We can't give 100% into this dead end situation and then expect that we're going to have the same amount of gusto to invest in school, in our businesses, in our careers, in our, our pursuits, in anything. And I think you're finally starting to recalibrate that energy. Next steps for Taurus. Just give it time. Like I said, we got the hangman upside down. Don't lose faith if things aren't immediately working the way you want them to work, because I do see that you're directing your energy in the right place. I know not everybody's experiencing heartbreak, but some of y'all are. And I think the first step was actually the next step. Do not be afraid to ask for help. Do not be afraid to ask for help. Did I say that right? Do not be afraid to ask for help. Haha, that's how you say it. Do not be afraid to ask for help, Taurus. Anyways, I hope you have a magnificent August, and I will see you next month. Bye-bye. Hello, Gemini. It's me, Aoife the Oracle. Welcome to your August tarot reading. Let's see what the cards have in store for you. What is going on for Gemini in the month of August? Things aren't really working the way that you wanted them to, and you're having to double back, but you're willing to put in the work. Things aren't working out for some of y'all, and I don't like to be this like negative, but for y'all Geminis, it's a work story, it's a love story. It's a work story, it's a love story. I mean, what else could we be more concerned about? But those are the things that are on your mind right now. And it's time to get back to work. If it's a love story that's not working out and there's a potential for it to work out, where can you look at your part? How can you start to work on your part? If it's a financial story, if it's a work story, if it's an entrepreneurial story that's not working out, what have you learned that you could do differently? Where can you ask for help? Where does the work need to go? Because these problems that you're having, unfortunately, is not entirely due to, but it is affected by you not putting in the work. For some of you, it's a health story. And so you haven't been putting the work, but it's like some people have been in your way. I got Five of Wands upside down, argumentativeness, fighting around you that's probably been keeping you blocked from seeing what the next steps are. And I have the Fool. So I feel like Gemini is the sign of youth. New adventures. It's an air sign. It's ruled by Mercury. So you're very willing to take on this new adventure, that you're on. You know, Geminis, y'all should just go to my website, evefortheoracle.com, because this is a story of like, it's fluid, but it's chaotic. There's just a lot going on. You should book a full reading with me, Gemini. Every single Gemini should book a reading with me, evefortheoracle.com, because it has this sense of like mid-August, you're going to double back. Am I doing the right thing? And it's going to be because you feel like you have a lack of support, which you're not totally imagining. There is a lack of support for some of you. But you have to invest in yourself. Why is there a lack of support? Ooh, child, they jealous. They jealous of you, Gemini. Geminis are one of the most intelligent signs. They're jealous of you because your forthsightness and your ability to penetrate with your mind. Penetrate with your mind. Don't penetrate anyone with your mind, Gemini. But y'all too damn smart for your own good. Some people, they don't like that. They don't like that, Gemini. So keep investing in you. I feel like Geminis need another step. What's going on for Gemini? So let's pull again. Things are working out, Gemini. They are working out in your favors. And some of you, some of you are like the, what do you call that? The aggressor. Some of you you're having that done to you, but we got justice. Things are going to work out. And when you have that moment where you go, is everything I'm doing really working? Is it really all worth it? Just know that's just the spirit of, it's just the spirit of confusion. Keep doing what you've been doing, Gemini. Do what works. Take a deep breath. I'm going to take a deep breath too. Anyways, Gemini, I know you'll have a beautiful August, and I'll see you guys next month. Bye-bye. Hey, Cancer. It's me, Aoife the Oracle. I'm here with your August tarot reading. I'm a Cancer myself, and these cards do not lie. So let's see what the tarot has in store for us, you and me, for the month of August. Y'all better make it good. I'm trying to win the lottery, eat some rib. Let me stop. What's in store for Cancer for the month of August? The work. Jupiter is in Cancer right now. Venus is in Cancer right now. So this is basically as good as it gets for you. What else could be better? Venus, Jupiter, it's abundance, it's love. Money's looking good for a lot of you, but underlying, and I know some of you are not feeling that way. The thing about when we have a transit like this, because I've had some Jupiter transiting my sons where it was like, was that really good? Everything is always working for you and not to you. Even in the worst of things, there's a silver lining. Even if you're having a bad experience, and I know some of this is going to go over your head and go, no, that's not fair, that's not right. If you really look at it, things are happening for you and not to you. Because I can think of past times when Jupiter has been transiting my son where it was like, that was like a really rough time. But I did a lot of growth through the lessons that felt like they were horrendous at that time to make me the person I am today. So even if you feel like you're not feeling Jupiter on your sun, you're not feeling Venus on your sun right now, just know that things are happening for you and not to you. Money's looking good. I feel like a lot of us are finally starting to realize that we have to be consistent. We have to put the work in, and we're willing to put in the work. But there's a lot of underlying sadness. It's funny because sometimes this is how the universe is trippy, boy. It'll be like, let me break your heart enough times so that you'll finally invest in yourself. That's crazy, huh? Not that the universe, I don't know how the universe works, but I don't know if she out there going, let me just ruin your life so you can finally see that, love and light is all there is. But that really is, I invite you to change your perspective. As in the things that have not been working out for you, look at the lessons that you've learned in that. Because we have Temperance upside down, so you're not fully getting it yet. And we have the Hermit, this is an experience, this is an opportunity for a lot of us to really go in and fill our own cups and feel our own energy more. And things are, ooh, child, this Jupiter and Venus, I'm telling you, baby, even if you don't see it and you don't believe me, I guarantee you things are working out for you. Next steps for Cancer. Oh, there's a lot of sadness despite everything working out. A lot of sadness about, oh, I just pulled 5 of Cups upside down, the Moon upside down, 8 of Swords upside down, the Hermit right side up. You feel like you've missed opportunities. Not only work, love, family. Some of you, it's like you might feel like you're too old to have children now. The doctor's saying that you can't have children now. And as much as I don't like it myself, if you've watched me for a while, the only way through a feeling is through a feeling. Get a therapist, talk about it. Shit, talking about it to ChatGPT, your sorrows, but they need to come out of you. Cry about it. Walk it out. Exercise it out. Write it out. They need to come out. And you can do it, Cancer. You can do it. Anyways, Cancer, thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you next month. Bye-bye. Hello, Leo. Welcome to your August tarot reading. My name is Aoife the Oracle, and I'm here to explore the month of August with you. Do you think there's a Leo named Leo? If you know a Leo named Leo, or you're a Leo named Leo, drop it in the chats, because I love me a Leo. I'm always so juiced and gassed up to do these Leo readings. I just love Leo energy. I love the sun. I love the gregariousness. I love that they want to be, I don't want to say the center of attention, but they're not shy. I love that about Leos. And their dedication is bar none. I'm sorry, Leo. What the hell broke your heart? Tell Auntie who broke your heart. I will beat them up for you. Why are you doing that to Leos? Leo, ooh, child, I'm going to keep it real with you. You ain't been listening. You haven't been listening to the synchronicities in the universe. You haven't been listening to your own intuition. Because this person, or you possibly, or whatever, maybe work, you saw the red flags. But that dedication, see? That bold, loving dedication of a Leo was like, I'm not going to give up on them. I'm not going to give up on this. It could have even been a business that didn't work out. But you saw the writing on the wall a long time ago that it wasn't financially solvent. And for some of you, I usually like to say, like, don't rebound. There is an immediate turnaround of this situation, this love relationship working out. And one thing I love about Leos also is they don't stay permanently heartbroken. A lot of other signs, you can see the chinks in the armor. With Leos, it's like, let's do this again. Oh boy. What a funny story. I will say though, that big heart of yours is like a little too focused on relationships. And for some of you, you might be letting other areas of your life falter because you have so much energy in this relationship bucket. Yeah. Maybe you're not pursuing that job, pursuing that business, pursuing school, pursuing your own interests. And I'm seeing like there's a lot of you that it's like, a lot of you want to be entrepreneurs and you're starting, like I'm seeing some nail techs, makeup artists, tattooists, and you're really just afraid of the process. You're afraid of failure. So you're inadvertently putting a lot more of your energy into other areas, like next steps for Leo. Sorry, Leo. I had to read you. I feel like this hit home for a lot of people. Because it looks like it's going to be a quick turnaround. Some of you, the relationship is going to work out. there was a hiccup and it will work out. And maybe that'll allow you to kind of shift your energy a bit more. Anyways, Leo, I love you guys. I will see you next month. Bye-bye. Hello, Virgo. It's me, Aoife the Oracle, and welcome to your August tarot reading. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you this August. Virgo. I believe Mars is in Virgo right now, which would mean for Virgos, you're feeling extra spicy. Yeah, you like, when I remember when Mars was transiting Cancer and I'm a Cancer sun, I was like, I walked out the house like this. And I'm not a fighter. I was like, say something. Say something. So yeah, be cautious of that energy, Virgo. But the good thing about having Mars transiting you, your sun, and your rising, is it allows you, it gives you the energy to stand up for yourself in ways that you haven't. But you have to be cautious of not being like overly looking for, you know, stuff to stir up. Virgo. Ooh, child. It's a very Marsian story. This is being a very specific reading. A lot of you, well, listen to it if it applies to you. You're going after a business. Continue asking for help. This is a lot like the Taurus story. It's so funny because there's like financial insecurity. What's causing it? Ooh, child. Someone had a partnership and the partnership didn't work out the way you thought it would. There was arguing, taken advantage of, overthinking. This could be a work situation too. Things are going to work out. What's going to cause it to work out? And what I'm hearing, this is a very specific story. It's funny, a very specific sign would get a very specific story. You're lacking knowledge in some areas. I'm not saying like you're a dodo, but you need to be open to looking at the areas where you don't know everything and reduce your ego and look into those areas. If it's this is just random examples. If it's a business and you don't know about the finances, the bookkeeping, either being open to getting help or learning about it. If it's a work and you don't know how to do this certain application or approach this certain client, research. Be open to learning because life isn't over. Next steps are Virgo. Yeah, there needs to be more action and an acknowledgement of what could be better and working towards that. And I think you're very capable of doing that, Virgo. Take a deep breath, Virgo. If you'd like to book a full reading with me, you can find me at aoifetheoracle.com. I hope you have a beautiful August, Virgos, and I will see you next month. Bye-bye. Hello, Libra. My name is Aoife the Oracle. Welcome to your August tarot reading. Let's see what the tarot has in store for Libra for the month of August. Ooh, Libra. It's funny because you guys are the peacekeepers. There's a lot of arguing going on. And Libra is a very interesting sign because they're known as the peacekeepers, very kind of like surface level, but they're actually, it's a cardinal sign and it's an air sign, so it's very mental. And they lead in a very interesting and nuanced way. It's kind of by influence. Have people been rejecting your influence, Libra? Have you been trying to be too influential in a certain way? Something about your thinking is going on. You've just been thinking about something the wrong way. Oh, maybe people have been doing there. I'm feeling a lot of exertion of will and it's not working. Have people been doing that to you? Have you been doing that to other people? Lots of trying to just bend reality and exertion of this is what I want. This is who I am. And it's not working. stop. Hammer time. Anyways, stop and smell the roses. I hate to be so simplistic, but sometimes you just got to focus on what's working. This is a very complex story. A very complex story. It feels like two ships in the night. They're not seeing you. You're not seeing them adequately or correctly. It's a lot of like, this is how it should be. This is how I want it to be. And not really. It's like when you're talking and not listening, or they're talking and not listening. So there needs to, it's like, you got to simmer down. They have to simmer down. There needs to be more of an understanding. A lot of people talk just to be heard, and they're not listening. They're listening through their own lens. Libra, I wish this were a more positive reading. There's just so much going on right now. And it's like got also this sense of like, wow, all of swords. Lots of kind of gossiping, trying to change perceptions. Has someone done that to you? Have you done that to someone? And it's not working. Next steps for Libra. Y'all, I'm sorry. But it's telling me, it's kind of, what's applying here is like the golden principle. Treat others the way you want to be treated, and just reduce egos for you and those around you, and get back to basics. If we're in a family, what does it mean to be in a family without all these extras? If we're working, what does it mean to work as a team without all these extras? If we're friends, what does it mean to be a good friend without all the extras? It's too much extra. It's too much overthinking. That was your next step, Libra. I'm sorry. Maybe you'll be in love next month. I don't know. If you'd like to book a full reading with me, you can catch me at efortheoracle.com. Anyways, Libra, I know you'll have a beautiful August, and I'll see you later. Remember, Libra, keep it simple. Bye-bye. Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your August tarot reading. Let's see what the cards have in store for you for the month of August. Scorpio. There's a pursuit that you have right now, romantic, business. It's love. And it's saying kind of like, simmer down now, simmer down. Not like don't go after it, but there needs to be a little bit more precaution. And I'm not saying that because I'm saying like you're going to miss red flags or it's not going to work out. But things need to go a little bit slower because you don't have all the information yet. You do not have all the information yet. Especially if this is a new love interest, you're going a little too fast. When the story is this direct, it's pretty comical. Sometimes there's so much chaos because it's like there's the one side's going through so much. But for you, Scorpio, it's definitely, and it's also like I'm hearing new work opportunities. Yes, we're taking them, but don't go, balls to the wall, telling all your business, having all your expectations out there, trying to accomplish everything all at once. If this is business, it's like slow and steady. Because the idea, the impetus that you have, this new beginning, these new thoughts, even if you're pursuing like a new form of spirituality, slow and steady, because you don't have all the information yet, and there'll be information nuances lost. Some of y'all Scorpios need to book a full reading with me, efortheoracle.com, because I don't like telling this little of a story, but your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your wife, your husband, maybe you, this new business opportunity, this job, this promotion, you do not have all the pieces yet. And while we want to go in with an open heart, you don't have all the pieces yet. You don't know everything yet. Keep an open mind to seeing And don't delude yourself about what you're actually seeing and experiencing, because there is a level of deception going on. Next steps for Scorpio. Yeah. It's plain and simple as that. It's like, random example. Someone tells you the winning numbers. I had a dream the winning numbers were 1, 2, 3, 8, 7. You go bet your whole life savings on 1, 2, 3, 8, 7. Maybe you should just bet 45%, 25%. But you don't have all the pieces together yet, Scorpio. And that really good business idea, that really new good love interest, it's like, take time, because there's things that you can't see in the time that you've been given. Breathe, Scorpio. Everything's going to work out well. Everything's going to be joyous and peaceful. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you next month. Bye. Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your August 2025 tarot reading. My name is Aoife the Oracle. Let's see what the cards have in store for you today. Well, for the month of August. Sagittarius. Ooh, child. All upright. We have the World upright, King of Cups upright, 9 of Pentacles upright. The money's good. The love is good. You got some haters. Are you hating? Are you hating, Sagittarius? But you got, because it's like, I feel like Sagittariuses are making a new turn, and not everyone totally believes in you. They're like, well, what about? And you are going to have to do work. This new relationship, it's not going to be like, just like, Jet 2 holiday. All like, copacetic. I don't see bad, but I see work. I see work. One of the reasons a lot of relationships fail, just one of them. People go, well, we're together, and then they either let themselves go, they stop working for the love, they stop applying themselves, they stop trying, because it's like, well, got kids, we're together. Don't stop working in that regard. Even if it's in work, like, you've got the clients, you still need to apply yourself. That's what the cards are telling me. What's this change? And there's possibly a change that you've been resisting, because this is a very literal story too. There's a Sagittarius, there's a lot of Sagittariuses out there where you've been resisting going back to school. Is it a trade school? Is it a 4-year university? Is it learning a new skill? Is it a Udemy course? Is it an online course? You've been resisting school or furthering your knowledge about something. Because kind of like ego. And a lot of the problems that you might be having is because you've been resisting this change. So don't fight it. Don't fight it, Sagittarius. Take a deep breath. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you next month. Bye-bye, Sagittarius. Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your August 2025 tarot reading. Let's see what the cards have in store for you for the month of August, Capricorn. Ooh, child. The delusion, the illusion, maybe you're still in it, is slowly being lifted. You were lied to. Did you lie? Ooh, child. There was a level of delusion and illusion about a situation, work, family, romance, business. And you feel you've been deceived, or did you do the deceiving? Things will be things will be made right. It's just a matter of time, because I have the Hangman. But all these cards are upside down is because you're not entirely willing to make the choice yet and admit that things aren't working. Ooh, Capricorn. Ooh, Capricorn. What's not working? Cards be so literal, it's not even funny. Neptune has just transferred probably in the past 2 months. And I bet you Neptune, if you look in your chart, if you don't know your chart, go to Google, Just type free birth chart calculator. You need to know where you were born and the time you were born. And the things that the internet can do nowadays, you typically have to pay an astrologer like up to $300, which you can just do on Google. But go to free birth chart calculator and see how Neptune has been aspecting your ascendant and your sun of Capricorn. Because that Neptune placement, I know for me, I had Neptune in the 7th house. The way I saw my relationships in the past like 12 years, not the same. The veil has been lifted. The veil is lifting. That's happening for you, but you're still in denial. That's happening for the people around you, but you might be fighting it, or they're in denial. Yeah, I wish this story could be any different. But something that's not working, we're not willing to accept it yet. Still hoping and wishing we can fix it. Trying to put more force on it, more action. You've even tried to not do anything, but your heart still. It's not always love. It could be business. A business has been in the red for 7 years, but you keep putting your personal, your personal savings into it. Next steps for Capricorn. I'm getting self-love. And self-love can be sometimes as simple as just asking your higher self, what do you want right now? Teal Swan has this lovely saying. She says, well, it's a kind of something that she teaches. Teal Swan, she's a metaphysicist that you can find on YouTube, all the other platforms. But she says, if you're ever having a problem or an issue having self-love, just simply ask yourself, what would someone who loves themselves do right now? So if you ever have an issue, you don't know what to do, which way to turn, what to think, just ask yourself, what would someone who loves themselves do right now? Capricorn, I love you. I will see you next month, and I hope you have a glorious month. Bye-bye. Hello, Aquarius. My name is Aoife the Oracle, and let's explore today what the tarot has in store for you for the month of August 2025. Aquarius, August 2025. The Lover is upside down, 5 of Wands upside down, the Wheel of Fortune right side up. Things are going to work out. Ooh, damn. I saw this story, and I know this isn't going to apply to all of y'all. I've read this story a few times as of late. Cheating. You're either the third party, or you're introducing a third party without the other person's knowledge. And this is a funny thing. Y'all hear me on this level. Cheating without, well, just flat out cheating, like being duplicitous in that way behind someone's back, because having a relationship with someone, having sex with them, it meshes a lot of energy. Not just your energy, the energies attached to you. Your ancestral energies can be matched. Obviously, if you have children, that's ancestral energy. And sometimes being duplicitous in that way, it's like, oh my God, in the astral, in another realm, it's like a tsunami. And it's kind of messing up your karma in a way. It might be something that I'm feeling for some of you was something that was done to you. Not just karma, there's other aspects of your life that are being kind of wacky. Maybe because of this cheating story. Maybe because the relationship's not working out. Yeah. But things will be made right. Oh my goodness. I don't like chaotic readings, but this one's like a deceptive relationship, break up and do you. Now, I know that's not all y'all, so, I know that. Book a full reading with me, aoifetheoracle.com if you'd like more clarity. Yeah. This is a major thing that's going on. Or maybe there's some Aquariuses that this is resonating with so much that this is a story that the tarot is telling us right now. It's time to focus back on yourself and stop ignoring your intuition, Aquarius. Take 3 deep breaths. Someone needs to stop smoking. I smell like Newports right now. It's affecting your health and your mental well-being, like you can't think straight. Something about smoking. Next steps for Aquarius. Focus more on yourself and your own self-love, and the love and the things that you want will come to you. You don't have to chase them. Anyways, Aquarius, I hope you have a lovely August, and I'll see you next month. Bye-bye. Hey, Pisces, welcome to your tarot reading for the month of August 2025. Let's see what the month of August has in store for you, Pisces. Pisces. Pisces, why are you being so lazy? What? Pisces, stop being lazy. Like, I could stop the reading right now. Gotta get up off your ass, Pisces. A lot of people think that we can think our way out of problems. You can't think your way out of problems. You have to act your way out of problems or issues. It doesn't necessarily have to be problematic, but you're overthinking something right now and it's not working. You need to act your way out of it. Pisces, y'all gonna be mad at me because that's all I. Yeah, you pick yourself up, Pisces. Pick yourself up. What, Pisces? Maybe this is technically your equinoctial winter. I don't know. That didn't make any sense. But for certain signs, depending on when how the sun is aspecting your natal sun, that's when you feel the most energy. That's when you feel the least energy. You guys are lacking in energy right now. Why are they lacking in energy? I'm hearing overly invested in others. And it's drawing out your energies. Y'all, Pisces, I am so sorry. I want to give you more, but that's what's going on right now. And I shouldn't call it like you're being lazy, but your energy is being drawn out of you because you're over invested in other areas of life that aren't directly benefiting you. It's a Pisces kind of winter. Next step for Pisces. This is funny because you need more direct rest, restful rest, purposeful rest. I know that sounds super contradictory, but if you're not going to do anything, intentionally not do anything. If you're going to sleep, intentionally sleep. Not like put your head down and worry about all your problems, because it's not restful. You need more intentional rest. Take a deep breath, Pisces. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you next month. Thank you all 12 signs for joining me today, Aoife the Oracle. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can find me at aoifetheoracle.com, and I usually do daily live readings on my TikTok channel, which is Aoife the Oracle. Have a lovely August, and I will see you all next month. Bye-bye.